Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise as able for the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for our invocation, presented today by Paige Hayden, graduating today with a Bachelor of Science degree in Biomedical Sciences.
Please join me in a posture of prayer, self-reflection, or appreciation. We come together today with gratitude, having met the challenges, attained the knowledge, gained the experience, and achieved our chosen goal to graduate this day from our beloved Texas A&M University. Today is not just about our individual sense of achievement, but also about all that has brought us to this time and place. We give thanks for all of the friends, family, professors, and mentors who have surrounded us with love and support and given their entire selves in teaching and showing us what it means to be an Aggie. As these degrees are conferred, let all who are gathered here leave this place resolved to honor all the values we have come to know in the Aggie spirit: excellence, integrity, leadership, loyalty, respect, and selfless service. May we go out today to work alongside our fellow Aggies and citizens to serve our communities, nation, and the world for the greater good of all. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. Please welcome our Master of Ceremony for today's commencement, Dr. Alan Sams, Provost and Executive Vice President.
Howdy. I'm honored to welcome you to this May 2025 commencement ceremony here at Texas A&M University. This semester, we acknowledge the accomplishment and commitment of a total of 9,416 of our students at the bachelor's level. Today, we are conferring undergraduate degrees for those students who have completed their courses of study in 4 of our 18 academic colleges and schools. We will also be recognizing our 3rd class of Aggie Achieve students. However, graduates, this ceremony is about you, our students, and of course, those many people that have helped you reach this milestone. There are many who have joined you on this journey on the stage today, and we have here a number of officials representing the community of scholars here at Texas A&M University. Representing the college administration are John Sherman, Dean of the Bush School of Government and Public Service. Dr. Michael D. Miranda, Dean of the College of Education and Human Development. Tim McLaughlin, Dean of the College of Performance, Visualization, and Fine Arts. And Dr. James Herman, Associate Dean of the College of Veterinary Medicine and Biomedical Sciences. Additionally, the deans are joined by the department heads, faculty, and university administration who have instructed, advised, counseled, and mentored you during your years here at Texas A&M University. Will the faculty, department heads, and university administration please stand and be recognized? Faculty are the foundation of our great university, and their voices and participation in shared governance are elevated by faculty representatives serving in the Faculty Senate. Today, we welcome Dr. Blanca Lupiani, Faculty Senate Executive Committee member. Also on the stage with us today is Nick Taunton, class of 2007, and Cecily Hurd, class of 95, from the Association of Former Students, who will induct you later into the association. Texas A&M University is the flagship of the most comprehensive system of higher education in the United States, the Texas A&M University System. At this time, please welcome Regent Sam Torn, class of 70, for a special message from the Texas A&M University System Board of Regents, followed by video greetings and remarks from Texas A&M University System Chancellor John Sharp, class of 72. Regent Torn.
President Welsh, Provost Sams, distinguished faculty, parents and families and friends, mainly you guys who are fixing to get out of here, and especially you, Jackie T., wherever you are. Howdy. Now look, I've got one simple responsibility that I'm supposed to do up here. It's to make it official that your degree actually counts for something, all right? But before we get to that, you're going to have to listen to this broken down old regent drone on for just a little bit. Now, most of you are sitting there going, the last thing I want to do today is listen to this guy talk. Well, I've got a one-word response to that. Tough. Today is a day about two things for you. First and foremost, you need to thank those that have been responsible for you being where you are. For many of you, it's your parents who've made great sacrifices, grandparents, friends, mentors, spouses. Let's thank all those people, okay? Understand you need to be ready to do the same when your time comes. Equally as important for you, today is a day of celebration, man. This is a big deal. You have got your degree from Texas A&M, and you should spend the rest of this day reveling in that fact and celebrating as responsibly as you can. But I got a little secret for you. Tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow, it's ground zero. I don't care how many letters you have behind your degree. I don't care how many tassels or ribbons you're wearing on your monkey suit there. We're all starting equal tomorrow. You may have a great job. You may have no job. You may know your future's path. You may have no clue. But tomorrow, you begin to build your personal legacy. And what should that legacy be? To me, it's simple. Your responsibility, your opportunity, your privilege is to build a legacy that makes this world a better place, that leaves an impact on this world. Now, let me tell you something. From experience, I can tell you, as you go on this journey of life, if you don't want to be tossed and turned every which way, the first thing you need to do is this. You need to establish your own set of personal values. Those non-negotiable things that you are going to choose to live by. We've got some great ones here at Texas A&M, respect, excellent leadership, loyalty, integrity, selfless service. Those are wonderful things, and you should try and live up to those. For me, I got a simpler set of values. Here it is. It's from the book of Proverbs. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. Those are my values. You choose yours, and you live by them. Now listen, if you're going to build a legacy, one that matters, I think you need to understand one fact and answer one question. Here's the fact. It comes from a great book that I read a long time ago. It's the first sentence of a book called The Purpose-Driven Life, written by Rick Warren. Here it is. It's not about you. You can choose in this life to be a me person or a we person. You can choose in this life to be selfish or selfless. You can choose in this life to live in isolation or community. Let me tell you something. The people who build a legacy based on selflessness, based on we, based on others, wind up content. They wind up fulfilled. They wind up purposeful. Those who live in the isolation of me wind up sad and bitter and ungrateful. Be a we person. Now for the question. Here it is. It's a question that my mother asked me when I was a young boy, and I've never forgotten it. Why be normal? Let me tell you something. It's easy to be normal. It's comfortable to be normal. It's simple to live in the shadows of mediocrity. That's not who you should aspire to be. That's not what you should aspire to be. You should aspire to live beyond normal. Now, how do you do that real quick? You need to dream big. I mean, really big. Don't let anybody limit you and say you can't do this, you can't. Dream big. Now, in order to dream big, you have to understand this. Never fear failure. If you fear failure, you're going to limit your capability. The greatest success stories in the world, the people that have left the most impact on this world, are people who have failed time and time and time again, but have used those failures to achieve their greatest dreams. Dream big. Pursue your passion. It's easy to pursue money. It's easy to pursue material things. It's easy to pursue fame or power or whatever. Look, you are created by the God of the universe uniquely. There's not one other person in this world that has ever been or ever will be created that is exactly like you. You have a purpose and an ability to do something that nobody else can do. Revel in your uniqueness and pursue your passion, whatever that is. Last, I've got a little secret for you. I hate to tell you this. Everybody doesn't get a trophy. You are only going to get out of life, out of every endeavor, whatever you put into it. Hard work. Hard work is the responsibility, the privilege, and the opportunity for everyone who wants to live way beyond normal. You guys work hard, build your legacy. Now, 3 final practical tips. 1, at some point in your life, don't rush. At some point in your life, find the perfect partner. Somebody you can share your dreams with, your frustrations, your failures, all those sorts of things. I found the perfect partner 55 years ago, and I can tell you right now it's made all the difference. Second, stay connected to Texas A&M. Let me tell you something. Your education, your experience was built on the shoulders and the sacrifices of all the Aggies that have come before you. Understand that and make sure you pledge to do your part for the next generation. And finally, I got a secret. It's something that binds us all. It's something that we all have to buy fully into whenever the situation comes, whenever the circumstances arise. Here it is. Are you ready? Beat the hell out of TU! Now, by the authority of the Texas A&M University System Board of Regents, it is my sincere pleasure to authorize Texas A&M University to confer the respective academic degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations pertaining thereto. I wish you the best of luck. Go out and kill it. Thanks.
Howdy, I'm John Sharp, class of 72 and Chancellor of the Texas A&M University System. And it's my honor and privilege to congratulate you, the graduates, but also to acknowledge your family and loved ones who have supported you on this great journey. As college graduates of A&M, you are more prepared than most to adapt to change, and change will come many, many times in your life. I have no doubt you're prepared for it, thanks in large part to what you learned during your time at this great university. I urge you to stay in touch with your alma mater as you take your place in society and begin raising your families. So on behalf of the Texas A&M University System's faculty, staff, and administration, congratulations to you, your families, friends, and loved ones who celebrate with you today. Godspeed and gig 'em.
Thank you, Regent Torn. That makes me want to go back to college, I think. And now I'm pleased to introduce General Mark A. Welsh III, the President of Texas A&M University.
Howdy. I am not tempted to go back to college. You guys worked too hard. But Regent Torn, you did fire me up. Good morning, everybody, and thank you for being here. For the family and friends in the audience, thank you for taking the time to be here. I know you wouldn't miss it, but for us, it just wouldn't be the same if you weren't here today. Congratulations, Ags. Big day. Really big day. Some of you are probably a little surprised that it's here. We got a great class in 2025, 2024, 23? I'll stop there. In just a few minutes, you're going to receive your diploma. You're going to walk across this stage behind me and into the arms of the Aggie Network. And I think we all know that that's a great place to be. But before we get down to that business, I want to amplify a little bit on one of the things that Regent Torn talked about. He talked about the people all around you in Reed Arena today. And there's actually three very different groups here to celebrate with you. And each of them has a very different focus that I think is important for you to understand. The first group are your parents, your grandparents, your family, and friends. And while they're here with you today, they're actually thinking about a whole bunch of yesterdays. They're thinking about the day you were born, about bringing you home from the hospital, about your first words, your first steps, your first day of school. They're actually thinking about Little League baseball games and ballet recitals, piano lessons, and teaching you to cook. They're remembering the nerves of your first date and helping you through that first heartbreak. And they're struggling to balance their pride in what you've become with their apprehension about giving you up to a world they spent so long protecting you from. All the things that make them love you have already happened. To them, your future is certainly important, but the past is so sweet. You learned about honesty, excellence, and integrity around their kitchen table. You learned about leadership and respect from your brothers and sisters and friends in the backyard and at school. You watched your parents and your grandparents, and you learned about commitment and dedication and loyalty and selfless service. They gave you every tool you need to succeed in life. And in my opinion, you can never thank them enough. But as Regent Torn mentioned, this would be a really good day to try. The second group in the audience today is your faculty and staff, and they are all focused on today and what it means. This ceremony is as important to them as it is to you. They helped you get into the auditorium. They ushered you into the arena. They're sitting behind me on the stage. And for the last 4 years or so, they've been teacher, coach, mentor, role model, even friend to you. They've taught you the professional skills that you'll need to succeed and helped you build the professional platform that you'll move on from here standing on. And they've showed you that the world demands a standard of performance, and it rewards men and women who are willing to achieve it. They understand the significance of the diploma you're about to receive and the effort it took to earn it. And when you walk across this stage, they're going to congratulate you. They'll very quietly congratulate each other, and then they'll turn their focus back to the class of 2026. and pretty soon 2027. It's what they do. It's who they are. And it's why I love them. You'll build your future on the tools that they've given you over the last 4, 5 or so years. There's no way you can thank them either, in my view. But before you leave campus, you should try. And the third most important group in this auditorium today is you. And you are very clearly focused on tomorrow. And that's exactly the way it should be. Together, you've worked, you've played, you've laughed, you've cried, and you've celebrated a little. And in some way, at some time over the past several years, I'm willing to bet your classmates carried you. Your friendships are not going to end when you get these diplomas, and nor will your impact on each other's lives. But before you leave today, you should thank the Aggie brothers and sisters who helped you reach this point. And there's one other thing I think you should do. I think you should make a commitment to yourself that no matter what path you choose in life, that you'll run it at full speed. Regent Torn mentioned this too. Do not cheat yourself. You know, throughout the course of your lives, members of this class are going to accomplish incredible things for our state, for our nation, and for our world. And that's why the rest of us are so excited today. Our world is about to get better. The challenges we couldn't overcome, we know you will. The people we couldn't accept, we know you will. The technology we certainly couldn't master, you will. And the peace we couldn't find, you must. You've already made those of us who love you proud. Now it's time for the much tougher task of making yourself proud and living up to your own expectations. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Thank you for being Aggies. Giggle.
Thank you, President Welsh. As we continue with our ceremony this morning, I believe it's fitting that you now hear from one of your own. To express appreciation on your behalf, please welcome your fellow student, Maddox Linder. Today, Maddox is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Biomedical Sciences.
Howdy. My name is Maddox Linder, and I am a proud member of the Fightin' Texas Aggie class of 2025. Hey, woo! Today marks more than the end of a chapter. It's the celebration of a journey, the journey that has brought us all here today, one filled with growth, challenges, friendships, and memories that have shaped us in ways we'll carry for the rest of our lives. When I came to College Station as a first-generation Aggie, I wasn't entirely sure what I was stepping into. I knew I was coming to pursue an education, to go to class, and to get a degree, but I had very few expectations aside from that. I didn't know I would find something so special here, so transformative, that it would shape my identity and how I look at the world today. There's a saying about this university that many of us have probably heard. From the outside looking in, you can't understand it, and from the inside looking out, you can't explain it. As cliche as it sounds, there's something in the air here. It's intangible and yet undeniable. It's quite literally the spirit that can never be told, the one we sing about before every football game and in many other occasions here. For me, that spirit clicked during my first campus muster ceremony in April of my freshman year. I remember sitting here in Reed Arena and hearing the roll call of the names. I remember the candlelight and the silence that held so much meaning before answering here for our fellow Aggies. The speaker that night was our current university president, General Mark Welsh III, who at the time was the dean of the Bush School. His words moved me to tears, and that was the night that I realized this place was different. That here, tradition isn't just about ritual or routine. It's about remembrance, it's about honor, and it's about being a part of something larger than yourself. That moment, and many others since, have taught me what being an Aggie is actually about. It's not about the organizations you were a part of, the leadership positions you held. It's not about the degree you earned, or even the diploma you'll receive when you walk across the stage here shortly. What it's really about is who you became while you were here, and how you'll enter the world into serving others in the future. Our university's purpose statement is to develop leaders of character dedicated to serving the greater good, and I am confident that we will go on to fulfill that purpose. We've become people of excellence, not just in academics, but in persevering through all aspects of life. We've pushed through the hard days, showed up when it counted, and kept going when no one was watching. We've learned integrity in doing the right thing, especially when it's difficult. Whether it was in the quiet of the honor code or in the way we treated one another, we've been shaped to act with honesty and honor. We've seen leadership modeled in its truest form. One of my favorite quotes is, "If service is beneath you, leadership is beyond you." It's not about being in charge, but about lifting up those around you through service. We've experienced loyalty, a deep loyalty that binds Aggie's past, present, and future. It's the kind of loyalty that shows up for silver taps, for bonfire remembrance, and for muster. It's the loyalty that stands for 4 hours at a football game, answers here for our fellow Aggies, and the kind of loyalty that makes up the most renowned university alumni network in the world. We've practiced respect by honoring our differences, taking off our hats in the MSC, and remembering those who couldn't be here with us today. Whether it's loved ones in our own lives or fellow Aggies honored during our time here, we hold them in our hearts in this moment and forever. And perhaps most of all, we've lived out selfless service, not just in things like the big event, but in the countless quiet moments where an Aggie chose to put another person first, not just because they had to, but because they wanted to. And that's just what Aggies do. Along the way, Texas A&M has taught me many things, but one lesson stands out above the rest. You can do anything, but you can't do everything. This university is full of opportunity. It equips you to lead, to serve, and to dream boldly in any field you pursue. But with so many open doors, we have to learn to choose, to discern what matters most, and to say no to good things so we can say yes to the great ones. That's not meant to discourage you. It's an invitation to live with purpose, to seize the day, and to steward the time you've been given to make it count. To quote one of my favorite books, Ephesians chapter 5, verses 15 and 16 say this, "Look carefully then how you walk, not as unwise, but as wise, making the best use of the time." And as we do that, let's remember this magic we've experienced here at A&M, the belonging, the tradition, the purpose, it isn't something to leave behind. It's something to carry forward with us and to share with others wherever life takes us. So today, as we gather here in this arena, I say thank you. Thank you to our professors who challenged us and believed in us. Thank you to our families and loved ones who supported us. And thank you to anyone else who helped us along the way. And finally, to Texas A&M, thank you for giving us a place to learn, a place to lead, and a place to call home for the last 4 years. Class of 2025, we're ready. Although we may leave this campus, we will never forget what this place has meant to us. The values, the memories, and the Aggie spirit will go on with us wherever we're called to serve next. And we will remain members of this Aggie family from howdy to here. Congratulations, we did it, and we did it together. Thanks, gig 'em, and God bless.
Thank you, Maddox, and congratulations on your graduation today. This morning, we're proud to honor the third graduating class of the Aggie Achieve program. Now it is a pleasure to introduce Dr. Jeffrey Liu, Department Head of Educational Psychology, who oversees the Aggie Achieve program in the College of Education and Human Development. Dr. Liu.
Howdy. Aggie Achieve at Texas A&M University is a comprehensive 4-year transition program for young adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Aggie Achieve is designed to enroll students for an extraordinary college-level educational experience. Students have the opportunity to engage in a transformative university-wide experience and education by participating in coursework, internship opportunities, and extracurricular activities that align with their academic interests and employment goals. When our students complete this program, They will graduate with a certificate in interdisciplinary studies. Today, we celebrate their accomplishments through the presentation of these certificates and their readiness to contribute to their and our communities.
Ryan Raja Harris. Hunter Cade Sprayberry.
Congratulations to those extraordinary students. We can't wait to see what you do next, and you'll always be a part of the Aggie family. Now, graduates, the moment you've all been waiting for, the presentation of degrees. It's my privilege to ask all degree candidates to rise as able. President Welsh, will you join me at the podium? There you are. President Welsh, based upon the recommendation of the faculty of Texas A&M University, I certify that these candidates have fulfilled all the academic requirements necessary for receiving a diploma. I am honored to present them to you for the awarding of their respective degrees.
Thank you, Provost Sams. Upon the recommendation of the faculty of this university and by the authority vested in Texas A&M University by the state of Texas and the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University system, I hereby confer upon you individually the degree to which you are entitled with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Would you join me in being the first to congratulate him?
You can be seated. As we get started, a couple of stage directions. As a courtesy to your fellow graduates and to expedite the ceremony, please no selfies while you're up here on the stage. And when you exit the stage, please return to your seat and remain in the arena until all of your fellow graduates have received their diploma. I now ask the Bush School of Government and Public Service to join us for the roll call of graduates of your respective departments, and at this time welcome the Honorable John Sherman, Dean of the Bush School, for the diploma presentations. Dean Sherman.
I now ask the Bush School of Government and Public Service to join us for the roll call of graduates of your respective departments, and at this time I will be making the diploma presentations. Will the recipients of the bachelor's degree from the Bush School of Government and Public Service rise as able and come forward as your name is called?
Bush School of Government and Public Affairs, Department of International Affairs, Bachelor of Arts, International Affairs. Elizabeth Lan Kimsley. Bachelor of Arts, International Studies, Sarah Margaret Adamoli. Isabel Blanca Applewhite. Ethan T. Archer. Bariha Askari. Nicole M. Bates. Alana S. Broughton. Benjamin Daniel Butcher. Alexandra Carriedo. Jareli A. Cavazos. Allison Elizabeth Chalette. Caitlin G. Coffey. Benito Emmanuel Colon III. Ainsley Ann Duncan. Rhett W. England. Cole Allen Farrington. Andrea Denise Fernandez. Cody D. Galloway. John A. Gilbert. Christian Cesar Gonzalez. Christopher Andrew Gore. Ana Sofia Gao. Jackson E. Hadwin. Jake F. Hafer. Chloe G. Eisenberger. Shelby Brianne Littlefield. Victoria M. Lord. Sarah Grace Lissy. Tristan Gerald Chris Malzu. Patrick Ethan Malone. Isabel Marcos Noriega. Jocelyn Jasmine Martinez Guajardo. Haley Ann Mayer. Gavin W. McCarty. Sebastian Arter McJimsey. Charles Joseph Murphy. Haley Lynn Murray. Liliana E. Naylor. Axel A. Noriega. Nicholas Colby Oliphant. Abigail Lee Owen. Ria Pawa. Lane Sheridan Phillips. Kimberly Fu. Ethan D. Puska. Alejandro Ramirez Sr. Joshua Matthew Riley. Barenka C. Rodriguez. Jessica Ruth Ropolo. Ryan Paul Rosia. Srikar Tirumala Satish. Ryan Stephen Sindrowski. Henry Michael Smith. Mariel A. Snetzinger. Zachary Brian Stanley. Mia Catherine Still. Bradley Stephen Stutzman. Micah Alexander Thomas. Benjamin Leighton Thompson. Sloan Carter Tyndall. Anna Tran. Juliana Trevino. Ana Maria Vasquez. Emma Sophia Vatsmeyer. Aidan R. Weatherford. Alan L. Zhang. Nikita Andrianovich Zhukov. Department of Political Science, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science, Yamina Isabel Alamo. Edward Maximilian Allred. Benjamin Joseph Angelica. Sarah O. Anton. Andrew J. Applewhite, Jr. Elizabeth Jean Banks. Kaylin Kirsten Bernal. Peyton Nicole Blind. Glenn L. Booth. Mackenzie Ann Bosman. Caleb David Bunker. Viviana Calderon, Alejandra Campuzano, Ashley Alicia Cano, Savannah Elizabeth Cantor, Benjamin William Crockett, Luz Elena Cruz Barria, Lola Grace Dean, Kimberly Nicole Delgado, Sadie J. DeSalle, Cooper D. Diaz, James Dale Dowell IV, Camilla Isabel Espinosa, Antonio J. Espinosa, Lillian A. Goodbread. Say your first name. Tiana Marie Hagar, Dara Riley Hawkins, Peter W. Heinz, Maria Alejandra Hernandez Perez, Erica Lauren Jantz, Matthew B. Jones, Jacob Seth King, Kimberly Ann Kuhn, Isabel Land, Jake Patrick Langridge, Zachary J. Lehman, Mitchell Patrick Lubke, Bridget M. Martinez, Salvador Martinez Jr., Nancy Mauricio Mares, Kweku A. Mensa, Lindsay Catherine Moore, Mateo Nabulsi, Jayla Brienne Nelson, Jaden Angela Olguin, Jake Clifton Osborne, Josh Nelson Ozoa, John Reed Pendergrass, Monica Perez, Cassandra Elizabeth Podner, Benjamin Thomas Powell, Benjamin Robinson Pruitt, Alejandro Prieto Zavala, Mary Frances Rayburn, Broderick C. Rimbold, Aidan Scott Ravor, Valeria Y. Reyes, Zoe Grace Rojas, Nathan Carter Shell, Alexandra Silva, Cameron S. Smelzer, Julie A. Solomon, Evelyn Claire Spradling, Ariana Suarez, Hannah Lynn Sweden, Josephine C. Teo, Karen Valencia, Jacqueline Vasquez, Lindy Ray Watson, Ryland Page Whitcomb, Kelly Joe, Bachelor of Science, Political Science, Nicholas Matthew Aboud, Madeline Lee Albritton, Colton Christopher Allman, Blake Connor Boehner, Charles C. Barch, Luke Andrew Beatty, Rayanne S. Baidani, Ellie Michelle Bowl, Nicholas O. Brandstrom, Jessica Rose Breen, Kylie Adair Burgess Frunke, Violet Anthony Bush, Brittany Lee Cantu, Chaz Michael Sheremy, Kaylee Gail Clayton. Garrett Samuel Combs. Lily Louise Crow. Madison Marie Crowell. Emily L. Daigle. Emma Catherine Dalton. Zoe Philomena Del Valle Fang. Ian Lane Dildine. Dixon Morris Zachariah Doherty. Lauren Ainsley Dries. Amshur Dunn. Ray Richard Egglesly. Kaylin Elise Foyt. Michael James Gaona. Tori M. George. Jackson Kenneth Grant. Luke Eric Hayner. Austin J. Heberling. Kate O. Hickingbottom. Jacob David Humphreys. Saha Ifran. Jacob Adam Ivy. Austin Johnson. Jamisha J. Johnson. Cole Reagan Killian. Cale S. Lancaster. Cecil Ryan Lara. Jack V. Lopez. Colin Michael McDonald. Hugo Alejandro Mancias II. Joshua A. Martin. Jordan T. McConnell. Eric August McLaughlin. Madison Renee Meckel. Mateo D. Montalongo. Aaron Deanne Knockham. Jonathan Nottingham. Alec Mason Parker. Kendall N. Parks. Carter R. Perez. Amber M. Pettit. Charles Allen Phillips. Leslie Plata. Aiden James Polster. Pablo Rene Portes. Carson Prejean. Jack Avery Pruitt. Brandon Harrison Ray. Madigan Grace Reynolds. Frank Aiden Ritz. Alondra Salinas. Caitlin Grace Salmon. Luke Joseph Shield. John Christian Schwacke. Sarah Jane Severin. Aaliyah Shanice Skipper. Christopher Axel Soria Mares. Annalise Louise St. John. Connor Marshall Stevenson. Ivan David Teeter. Marshall A. Tidwell. Ian Carlo Torres. Austin D. Tran. Holly Trevino. Emily Claire Trull. Amanda Marie Urban. Brandon Nathan Vargas. John Christopher Beeler. Taya G. Walker. Rachel Ryan Whalen. Jonathan Wayne Wells III. Radley Grant Williams. Jason Ryan Wisniewski. Nathan G. Woolard.
They're going to change colleges here, so.
Will the recipients of the bachelor's degrees from the College of Education and Human Development please rise as able and come forward as your name is called?
College of Education and Human Development, Department of Educational Administration and Human Resource Development, Bachelor of Science, Human Resource Development, Samantha Janelle Ancira. Andrea Maxine Enriquez Atienza. Stormy D. Barone. Aubrey Ann Bickford. Ariana Maria Blumenthal. Riley Renee Burris. Adriana Contreras. Crystal Suzanne Corral. Hannah M. Crawford. Diana Marie Cunningham. Vanessa Di Santiago. Leah Nicole Ellerman. Kate Caroline Perez. Skylar J. Freeland. Karina M. Garoni. Angelina Irene Garza. Kiara Daniela Goffey. Brianna R. Gonzalez. Elena Marie Guajardo. Logan Zachary Harris. Emily Ann Hodges. Matthew Ryan Holkey. Kendall Faye Hoffman. Alexandra L. Hoffman. Riley Faith Home. Lauren Elizabeth Hunter. Chelsea Priscilla Jacobo. Taylor K. Kalmetz. Madison R. Clare. Cameron J. Krawick. Samantha P. Lee. Jenna K. Lindeman. Savannah D. Lipscomb. Sarah Ashley Line. Emma Grace Mayfield. Ashton Wayne Machulka. Catherine M. Miller. George Lewis Mills. Ishika H. Patel. Kushi D. Patel. Anna Kim Pham. Liliana Ponce de Leon. Nicholas Ponce de Leon. Maggie D. Pruitt. Jessica Danielle Ramon. Emily Morgan Reese. Allison Elizabeth Ronquetto. Christina Bell Schneido. Ashlyn Christina Schultz. Maya E. Smith. Carolyn Aline Stanford. Sarah Grace Smichek. William J. Visna. Caitlin N. Vu. William Allen Walker. Madeline Yee Wood. Luis Eduardo Yoyote. Department of Educational Psychology, Bachelor of Science, Education, Kylie Denise Allums. Daniela Avila. Blake William Bills. Molly Cabrera. Virginia Carrizales. Victoria Casas. Maria Fernanda Chavez Martinez. Laura Brianne Cook. Landon Parks Estes. Claudia L. Favila. Courtney Fiona Fote. Emily Jo Here. Elizabeth Ann Hill. Hallie Claire Hudson. Riley Ann Hull. Taylor Ann Kniff. Kimberly Martinez Hernandez. Megan Ashley McCullum. Paula Christina Mendoza. Sophia Kwong Win. Avery Michelle Petty. Lisbeth Ponce. Andrea Abigail Reyes. Samantha C. Richardson. Grace Elizabeth Schlimmer. Kira Hope Sprinkle. Madeline Julia Theriault. Sophia Nicole Thurman. Alexia Villarreal. Bachelor of Science, University Studies, Abby Gail Army. Lauren Ann Hart. Nadia Tao Ni Win. Department of Kinesiology and Sport Management, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology, Oluwatomasin T. Adebayo. Joanne Adler. Jessica Anahi Aldape. Julie C. Almaguer. Julia Marie Alvarez. Eric C. Austin. Shannon G. Bagnall. Ian Michael Barr. Shay Crosby Becker. Ashlyn E. Beach. Jenna Elizabeth Butenagel. Sonia Tara Bhattacharya. Shelby E. Bickford. Brooke Ryan Bixby. Natalie Marie Blackwell. Danny Nicole Blair. Brianne Celine Bradley. McKenna Renee Burrier. Jonathan M. Kane. Shelby Ann Campassi. Alexander Castro Perez. Nadia J. Serna. Ayush Chadha. Nicole Marie Chastain. Colin Hayes Clark. Caden L. Cooper. Colton C. Crooks. Grace Elizabeth Crouch. Kayla N. Crutchfield. Bonnie Ann Davis. Molly Claire Davis. Dylan E. De Hoyos. Ryan Douglas DeCourson. Caitlin Tran Doe. Kaylee Grace Dwaran. Leanne L. Dromgoole. Ajani I. Edwards. Asma Maria W. L. Tysoon. Matthew C. Ezel. Peyton Elizabeth Farrow. Odilon de Lima Fernandez. Emily Sarah Ferreira. Levi Weston Finch. Ethan J. Flores. Madeline Rose Foti. Julian Pierce Gallardo. Micah I. Garcia. Sophia Isabella Garcia. Gage W. Garner. Avery C. Germadnik. Faith Elizabeth Goodjohn. Austin Bradley Gregory. Terry Wu Guo. Aaron William Hairston. Ian Davis Hancock. Julie Nicole Hansi. Christopher Thomas Hassenkoff. Rachel Marie Helms. Annika Leah Herrera Luth. Madison P. Hirsch. Jordan Lee Hierholzer. Christian James Hill. Samantha Grace Hillier. Skylar A. Holland. Mason C. Honeycutt. Avery Renee Hopper. Lauren Elizabeth Howard. Ari W. Hu. Lauren J. Heenenfeld. Riley Lord Humphreys. Zoe Marie Hurst. Riley Marie Ingersoll. Brett T. Johnson. Caden Grant Jones. Colby J. Kahanek. Daniel Frank Kavistad. Colin V. Lee. Fong Savio H. Lee. Ashley J. Leonard. Jillian Janice Liebert. Carson H. Lindeman. Jordan L. Little. Lorenzo Maximus Lopez. Maria Alejandro Lorenzo Martin. Alexandria Marie Lorimer. Logan W. Lott. Ananya Luthria.
Last name?
Dalen Robert Makachek. Micah Colleen McGuire. Natalie Claire Mann. Madeline Olivia Markle. Alex James Marek. Ashley N. Martellino. Zoe Alyssa Martin. Jonathan A. Martinez. Kennedy McFall Massey. Addison Virginia Mazok. Ethan Christopher McCarty. Natalie Grace McKenzie. Philip D. McNair. Hope Rebecca Miracle. Mybel Haney Mareed. Alana McKenzie Michelson. Shelby Nicole Miller. Annalyn Rose Mochigimba. Taylor Lee Mosigimba. India Dawn Moeller. Catherine Renee Morsbach. Serena Rajan Naran. Brandon Wynn. Mark Solomon Nimri. Sean Michael O'Farrell. Sophia F. Pan. Lindsay Reese Pankanine. Lindsay Nicole Partham. Anjali Amar Patel. Jacob Yaffe Postian. Brennan Cade Peliquin. Abigail R. Percy. Andui Pham. Hagan Lindley Pike. Maya A. Plancy. Jolie C. Plummer. Garrett Bradley Poe. Abigail Ruth Pounds. Kara Lynn Powell. Alyssa K. Pumple. Caston Cole Cavedo. Gilberto Ramirez Jr. Mario Eduardo Ramirez. Luis Julian Alberto Ramos. Camille Rowe. Christina Mary Reisinger. Zane Neal Rice. Rocio Michaela Rivera. Amy Christine Robinson. Brianna Marie Rodriguez. Daniel Enrique Rodriguez. Kara Elizabeth Roloff. Dylan Jake Romero. Joshua Lewis Rucker. Paitlin Ray Ruddick. Christian Seth Rumor. Marshall Alexander Rushing. Love Ryberg. Alexandra J. Sines. Alyssa A. Sines. Danielle Nicole Salcido. Crystal Grace Sawyer. Leah Catherine Schwartz. Dariana Segeda. Sadie Mae Shrestha. Sarah Elizabeth Siebert. Justin Nicholas Silvas. Abigail Faith Singh. Ronald Charles Skelton III. Abigail Smith. Joshua Thomas Stapleton. Madeline Grace Stapp.
Strittmatter.
Abigail Grace Strittmatter. Ethan Jacob Austin Stubanis. Robert Bruce Sult. Trent Bruce Summers. Joshua Edward Tarbox. Carly J. Taylor. Lexi G. Thedberg. Chloe Alyssa Thomas. Claire Elizabeth Tidmore. Isaac Tovar. Brandon Michael Trigo. Abraham Rich Sy. Georgia Pilar Vela. Kaylin E. Vergara. Cade William Webb. Sheridan Alyssa Whiteley. Nancy Sophia Wickersham. Hope Ashley Wilding. Seth T. Wyndham. Paisley M. Wood. Claire Elizabeth Yackel. Wade Christian Yantis. Kendall Carolette Yates. Matthew Jackson Young. Michael Thomas Young.
Bachelor of Science, Sport Management, Jaron Matthew Aguilar. Cade Robert Alpard. Jacob Adamanchik. Aviv Barzilay. Brody McKinney Bean. Noah James Beckett. Carson Drake Bell. Garrig M. Booth. Sarah Ali Bariski. Hannah Elizabeth Brown. Brianna Bruns. Madison Kate Buffington. Juliana Raquel Caba. Carson Benjamin Calloway. Emily Claire Cannon. Kaysen Creed Carpenter. Colby R. Chick. Aiden Gaines Childress. Cash N. Christie. Connor D. Cleland. James P. Cochran. Austin Brent Colescott. Molly Lynn Davis. Kyle B. Dean. Sean C. Dewey. Kaylee Ann Dreyer. Aaron K. Ducharme. Melina Edbrook. Layla M. Ertan. Madison Neely Irwin. Brendan Nicholas Fahey. Jake Robert Fisher. Andres Selden Flores Perry. Taylor Fay. Alex A. Frugoni. Caden C. Fry. Haley Breanne Gafford. Carson McKinney Gewin. Mary Frances Hall. Alec Caden Hankins. Drum Ross Harrison. Hayden Theodore Hurd. Madison K. Helm. Colin Wayne Humphus. Sarah Karen Jordan. Zachary J. Kaiser. Haley Clark. Cody West Lampkin. Addison Grace Ladiolis. Danielle Page Laurel. Minyoung Lee. Charlotte V. Longbottom. Giselle V. Lopez. Jose Luis Lopez Ocon. Gage A. Lott. Gavin E. Mock. Lauren E. Marriott. Madeline Grace McComb. Jace Jeffrey McCurry. Mackenzie Lauren McDonald. Kason Elliott McLean. Cody F. McLaren. Emiliano Mendoza. Gregory Paul Miller. Carlos Eduardo Morales Garcia. Matthew Alejandro Moreno. Ryan D. Mullen. Jacob S. Murray. Logan Reed Nance. Alexa M. Wynn. Evie Nix. Mary Hannah O'Brien. Jessica Marie Oliveri. Addison L. Owen. Cameron Lane Patek. Travis W. Plummer. Daniel Priftis. Blake W. Richardson. Angel Rico. Nicholas Rafael Rivera. Ali K. Robertson. Chapman Grayson Rowe. Adrian D. Ruiz. Cade W. Rye. Claire J. Sanger. Jeremy Vincent Sherwin. Caitlin Elizabeth Siebert. Natalie Silva. Bryson Court Slaughter. Colson Michael Sledge. Natalie E. Smoot. Isaac Michael Soberone. Mary Kate Stoyana. Emma C. Tenbrink. Remington L. Vanderpool, Noah Ashton Villarreal, Abigail J. Wagler, Benjamin A. Weiss, Seth Richard Weitzel, Taylor McKay Westerfeld, J.C. Danielle Weston, Brandon Michael Wetzel, Jake W. Wigginton, Dong Yu. Now the Department of Teaching, Learning, and Culture, Bachelor of Science, Education. Kinsley N. Adams, Sydney Brennan Allender, Kendall A. Armbruster, Joy Marie Ash, Katie E. Ashby, Landry E. Bailey, Laura Gail Bailey, Sarah Catherine Banks, Easton Randall Barnes, Madeline Kate Barth, Caitlin Danielle Beavers, Lainey Marie Biddick, Kaylee L. Blankenship, Emma Catherine Boyd, Emily M. Breland, Addison B. Brinkle, Lauren Elizabeth Brock, Caitlin Elizabeth Brown, Melissa Ann Brown, Meredith Elise Brown, Taylor Ann Burrow, Caitlin Burrow, Michael A. Carbone, Leslie N. Castillo, Morgan C. Cavanaugh, Abby N. Chain, Sierra Leslie Chapman, Emma Rose Josephine Chappell, Madeline Deanne Chilik, Timothy John Hee Choi, Alexandria Ray Christian, Abigail M. Clark, Anne Emery Coker, Sutton Giselle Compton, Shannon E. Cooley, Mallory Michelle Cooper, Tyler Brooke Creamer, Mary Carmen Jean De La Clara, Megan K. Dodds, Avery Nicole Dowling, Laura Ann Dumar, Kate M. Eilers, Bria Ann Ellison, Brittany Julissa Escamilla, Rachel Ann Ezell, Caitlin Ivy Farnell, Connor Micus Faust, Caitlin Leilani Fernandez, Rebecca A. Forrester, Kara Lynn Foster, Caroline Elizabeth Freeman, Brianna Marie Garza, Raven Sienna Garza, Amber G. Gibson, Julia H. Given, Emily Elizabeth Glosson, Ana E. Gonzalez, Vianney Gonzalez, Emma D. Grady, Marina L. Guerra, Grace Catherine Gustafson, Heidi Pepper Haglund, Mason R. Hall. Stephanie Cheyenne Hamlin. Audrey Margaret Harris. Kelsey N. Hegemeyer. Jenna Ray Helms. Gail Diane Henderson. Emily Grace Henke. Kaylee B. Hurd. Ashley Caroline Hernandez. Jacqueline A. Hernandez. Caitlin Alexandra Hobbs. Logan J. Hoffman. Amir R. Horge Watkins. Lauren Elizabeth Hummel. Emma Elizabeth Yahimovich. Emma James Johnson. Alexandria Brooke Jones. Emily Eolin Jones. Annabelle Dixie Kay. Marissa Ann Kelly. Elise K. Kindop. Taylor Michelle Cutlars. Brooke Elizabeth Crosby. Leah A. Lucas. Alyssa Marie Luna. Anne-Marie C. McNiven. Megan Elizabeth Mahaffey. Rachel A. McCluskey. Abigail Elaine McGahee. Haley Nicole McCann. Katie Elizabeth McMullen. Nathaniel Preston Mitchell. Sterling Nicole Moore. Abby N. Morris. Amanda Lynn Moskowitz. Madeline Elizabeth Motsney. Jordan Alexis Mudd. Hattie F. Munoz. Taylor Renee Musso. Kendall Marie Nash. Fernando Navarro. Allie Faith Necessary. Allegra McBain Norman. Mackenzie B. Odom. Sydney A. Onstott. Annika Ruth Patillo. Caitlin Marie Payne. Aiden Elizabeth Perry. Megan Elizabeth Peters. Carly A. Pickett. Emily M. Pig. Ariana Nicole Pingleton. Claire Marie Portwood. Addison L. Poth. Ashton D. Poth. Abigail R. Power. Julia Ann Pruitt. Megan Christina Quinnett. Emma Catherine Rayleigh. Victoria Rose Ramirez. Brecken R. Reyes. Mackenzie L. Ridley. McKenna N. Roberts. Riley Ann Rodenbeck. Rose L. Rogers. Carson Abby Rowland. Abby Claire Ross. Amanda Francis Scamardo. Allison Kate Schnagel. Brooke Elizabeth Schobel. Brooklyn R. Shackelford. Abigail Elizabeth Skaggs. Avery Ruth Smith. Gracie Joe Smith. Samantha Lee Smith. Caleb Emmanuel Sparrow Beatty. Abigail Grace Spencer. Alicia Marie Stenzel. Gabriella Melissa Stewart. Allison Lee Stokes. Zoha Fatima Sultan. Caitlin Renee Sutton. Jalen Sue Tatum. Emma Jean Thompson. Kinley Renee Thompson. Leah Grace Tyson. Allison K. Tullis. Madison Grace Boucher. Gianna Charlotte Maria Vigiano. Stevie E. Wallace. Maxwell Thomas West. Alyssa Michelle Wilson. J.C. Ryan Wolf. Kirsten Lee Young. Ava Louise Zaniol. Libby Marie Zunker.
Will the recipients of bachelor's degrees from the College of Performance, Visualization, and Fine Arts rise as able and come forward as your name is called?
In the College of Performance, Visualization, and Fine Arts, Bachelor of Arts, Performance Studies, Israel Arguello, Jr. Brianna Y. Benavides. Desiree Natney Camacho. Christopher E. Cazares. Cameron T. Lang. Brianna A. Laredo Reyes. Luke Nicole Nanapanetti. Colton Jacob Newville. Abigail Claire Sanders. Travis M. Whitaker. Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology. Annabeth R. Cox. Kennedy Grace Hall. Erica Lorenas Morales. Sydney Paige Lovett. Zoe R. Nygren. Karina S. Reyes. Rebecca Allison Saccone. Briley G. Scott. Kendall Avery Wagaspak. Bachelor of Science, University Studies, Summer Jaden Edgerson. Macy Nicole Everett. Grace Catherine Rogers. Bailey F. Zettler. Lindsay Grace Zettler. Bachelor of Science, Visualization, Reagan Lynn Adams. Brayton Meller Atkins. Torin M. Autry. Jonathan S. Back. Rachel E. Barner. McKenna Kate Baylor. Sydney R. Bertrand. Kaylee N. Bono. Christopher James Bruns, Avery A. Burns, Mary Chen, Jaden Choi, Cameron T. Close, Kristen Elizabeth Corley, Patrick M. Curo, Allie Renee Curry, Sophia Lynn Sear, Andrew William Day, Taylor Marie Duell, Emmanuel Trayvon Edward, Gabriela Amparo Flores, Claudia G. Gatica, Vivian A. Gatica, Hayden D. Hanna, Kylie A. Henderson, Kaylin Grace Hernandez, Grace Nixai Huff, Grace E. Jancy, Anthony Eric Juarez, Sean Philip Kernahan, Luke T. Costoriers, Zoe Eliza Lancaster, Alyssa Leanne Lazarchik, Laura Liano, Sydney D. Lemon, Isabella Faye Leonardson, Sarah M. Lloyd, Coraine Marnovak, Kayla Priscilla Martinez, Grace Wendy McCormick, Genevieve Elise Miller, Richard A. Molinar, Icarus Luca Nellison, Michaela N. Nelson, Taylor Lynn Null, Reed William Pafford, Fabiana Alejandra Perez, Julius Perez, Mabel Araceli Perez, Laura Beth Rabb, Alexandria Lane Reeves, Diego A. Romero, Genevieve Claire Schultz, Bryn Lucette Schellenbach, Ashley Corinne Smith, Skyla Stephen, Madison M. Sutton, Nicholas Joseph Terrio, Claire Jean Tayson, Cole Joseph Thompson, Hanvu Gia Tran, Kayla Michelle Wynn Tran, Zachary S. Tyson, Taryn C. Verm, London F. Villegas, Jacob Ross Walls, Lauren Waverly Waters, Caitlin Brianne Wendell, Noelle Michelle White, Justin R. Wilkins, Brianna Casey Wilkinson, Thomas Edmund Price Winston, Audrey Yang, Alexa H. Zintel,
Will the recipients of the bachelor's degrees from the College of Veterinary Medicine and Biomedical Sciences please rise as able and come forward as your name is called?
College of Veterinary Medicine and Biomedical Sciences, Bachelor of Science, Biomedical Sciences. Ryan N. Aaron. Nicole Anastasia Adams. Julius A. Adeshigan. Brandon J. Aguilar. Safana M. Akman. Edward Ray Alanis. Caitlin Louise Alderetti. Eileen Alejandre. Rachel Susan Alex. Nita Nader Ali. Anna Noel Amsink. Laura Beth Anderson. Robert W. Antonetti. Cassandra Argento Bird. Rihanna Louise Arias. Alexa Isabel Armendariz. Jacob William Burleson Arnold. Reese C. Arnold. Natalie O. Young. Avery Ann Awald. Emily K. Backer. Carly M. Baker. Reagan Marie Baker. Deepesh Balakrishnan. Jaden J. Balderas. Olivia M. Baptiste. Anel Barrera. Jonah Robert Barron. Tyler J. Bartlett. Kennedy E. Barton. Brendan Valle Batchelder. Justin Thomas Beltran. Priyam R. Bhakta. Pranav Reddy Bila. Thomas Luke Blassingame. Scott E. Blattman II. Asher G. Blesson. Braden A. Bach. Hudson Taylor Boyd. Francesca N. Brightonfield. Jose E. Bacino. Brandy A. Broussard. Ava Christine Brown. Emma K. Bruns. Matthew Edward Buckley. Christopher Vietkyung Bui. Nicholas Landon Bullard. McKenna Rose Bump. Adriana Busigo. Bailey L. Calabria. Daniel Campos. Fernanda Lizeth Cantu Parales. Christopher Q. Cow. Crystal Jocelyn Capatillo. Raven Christina Carter. Alyssa Nicole Castiglione. Nicholas Castro. Austin R. Chapa. Maddie L. Cheatham. Junji Chen. Evelyn Y. Chu. Sophia J. Christensen. Philip M. Chong. Sydney Alexis Clary. Lauren Brett Clift. Carly M. Coleman. Kate M. Coleman. Delaney Grace Colston. Lauren Michelle Coonrod. John D. Copeland, Samira Deberu, Ruhi S. Dalal, Erica P. Daly, Autumn Lynn Della Rosa, Peyton Brooke Davis, Rachel Emily Davis, Tristan G. Davis, Ana B. de Almeida Maderos, Helen D. Almeida, Courtney Marie Dervay, Ashna Manish Desai, Patrick James Devlin, Jennifer G. Din, Danica Adeline Deserens, Jenna M. Dixon, Andrew Mason Dugash, Tiana Yasare Dominguez, Noah Alexander Douglas, Presley Hazel Downs, Charnay Duploy, Blakely K. Duckworth, Jonathan Fadi Ibrahim, Katie Elizabeth Edmonds, Dina N. Elhamdi, Bishor Nader Elias, Hayden S. Elliott, Taylor Elizabeth Ellis, Bisharo M. Farrar, Rafael A. Fernandez, Courtney A. Fleck, Sofia Flores Aguayo, Emily Beth Flowers, Sydney Franco, Kayla Ann Friesenhan, Joshua Landon Gabriel, Alexia R. Gaines, Annabelle Marie Garcia, Isabella G. Garcia, Nicholas T. Garcia Rhodes, Morgan Renee Carapalti, Yaneli Garabay, Diego Garza, Omar Garza Jr., Zachary E. Garza, Adrian N. Collick, Michael Farouk Saeed Gerges, Clary J. Galley, Hannah G. Giamona, Natalie Teresa Gillis, Bailey L. Goggins, Shaina Sarahi Gomez, Sofia Miranda Gomez, Tahir S. Gandawala, Paula Camila Gonzalez Mota, Albert Michael Gonzalez, Abigail L. Gordon, Sierra M. Gordon, Kyle Austin Gordzelig, Jude Thomas Gorley, Isaac Govea, Radhika Anant Govind, Angel de Jesus Guerrero Fedi, Daniel Jonathan Kirkes, Isis Guzman, Elizabeth Josephine Hacker, Jonathan Reese Hagwood, Emily Trevi Hang, Kaylin T. Hangyuin, Brinley Elizabeth Hardwick, Rida Hasnain, Paige Shin Hayden, Kayla Monique Hernandez Kessler, Andres Emmanuel Herrero Loza, Sarah Hilal, Nicholas P. Hilty, Ben C. Hollingsworth, Jungkoo Hong, Taylor R. Horton, Thomas Andrew Hool, Michaela Ann Huggins, Brady B. Hughes, Natalie A. Ibarra, Katie Lynn Jackson, Abraham J. Harahiro, Jacob Noah Jimenez, Sonia Narisha Giovanni, Connor B. Johnson, Corey Madison Johnson, Ella Marie Johnson, Presley Lynn Johnston, Adriana M. Jones, Andrea P. Jones, Shruti Kalpa, Jun Sang Kang, Mackenzie Janelle Korick, Sierra V. Kazoka, Matthew R. Kelly, Lisa Kotz, Emily Hope Kilgard, Maya Grace Kim, Joseph Ferlin Kimball, Benjamin Scott Kincaid, Riley J. King, Sophia Rose Coley, Shreya Komera, Hannah Marie Krenz, Cole Austin Kinsler, Simran Nilesh Kumar, Ava Lu Kutaj, Yunwoo Kwan, Emma Murray LaBay, Brooke Elizabeth Layden, Amy Catherine LaFrance, Madia Lakhani, Benjamin Michael Lamp, Jessica Huanglan An, Adeline L. Langford, Mohammed Shoaib Latz, Caleb James Layton, Kim M. Lee, Vicky V. Lee, Haven Elena Leaf, Milan R. Lemons, Caleb Alfred Levin, Maddox Andrew Linder, James Bryce Linscomb, Jasmine Jolie Lip Correa, Julia Ann Lavissa, Malia Lynn Lobrecht, Sarah Veronica Logan, Reed J. Lowe, Eric Harris Liu, Robert Wilson Madry IV, Lauren Abigail Jacinto Magalang, Michaela Marie Maldonado, Clarissa Isabella Martinez, Victoria Elise Martinez, Ty James Maxwell, Cord A. Mayo, Samantha E. McConnell, Samantha Aiden McDonald, Madison K. McGuire, Stephen Victor Mendoza, Sydney F. Magura, Alexandria Mihailescu, Carter Ronald Miller, Emma Grace Miller, Evie Elizabeth Miller, Gian Jacob Morales, Faras W. Mohammed, Kamaya M. Mohit, Deasia Joelle Elizabeth Moore, Marin R. Monsalvalles, Mia Elizabeth Moore, Jennifer Moran, Judy Muyad, Danae Liza Munoz, Anish Morella, Harika Nalamolu, Lauren Elizabeth Nally, Gilbert No, Crystal T. Wynn, Hope Hoa Wynn, Tao H. Wynn, Rachel Adele Nielsen, Kushi K. Narani, Caroline Marie Edding, Elizabeth Miller Olsey, Doris Nicole Olinkowitz, Arali Yaniv Olvera, Daniel R. Orozco, Ana V. Ortiz, Zachary C. Osborne, William Hughes Adi, Megan Elizabeth Audi, Paul Jared Elston Jr., Shivam Apurva Pancholi, Colby J. Pang, Sean Luke Papola, Sean Elliott Parks, Jay Jignesh Patel, Karina Prashant Patel, Nishka Ash Patel, Ria Ash Patel, Rushil M. Patel, Samay P. Patel, Tia Prakash Kumar Patel, Lindsay E. Patrick, Lamia Morgan Victoria Patterson, Amanda Lee Pearson, Eric Shincheng Peng, Evelyn T. Pham, Tang Pham, Kevin Shibu Phillip, Leah Picasso, Garrett Mitchell Porter, Emma Linda Potts, Emma S. Powell, Annika Marie Prevost, Jaden A. Patasnik, Myra Nicole Puga, Christian Philip Kimada, Angelica Ramirez Reina, Grace Yanchi Ramirez, Shirada S. Rao, Shreya Ravichandra, Maria Margarita Regalado, Natalie P. Reese, Christian Ethan Reyes, Grace S. Richardson, Carson L. Riley, Gabriela G. Ravira, Sarah L. Roberts, Vance C. Roberts, Audrey A. Rodriguez, Emma Kate Rodriguez, Larissa M. Rodriguez, Margarita Rodriguez, Ethan James Rogers, Ava Isabel Royo, Eric Gabriel Ruiz, Sharon Michelle Ruiz, Catarina C. Salazar Canales, Isadora Sales Caputo, Emily Patricia Salgado, Jensen Marie Salki, Mark Malek Saman, Ishtika Mansi Samant, Dora Angelica Sanchez, Juan Ociel Sanchez, Bianca Sanchez, Sakshi C. Sanji, Jahaya Santos Martinez, Anna Marie Compte Schreck, Alexis Lillian Schrader, Laura L. Schultz, Brianna M. Schwartz, Weston Michael Schwint, Olivia Simone Segenga, Emmy Rylan Schallenberger, Riley Grace Shanahan, Emily Carolyn Sharp, Sanaf Baskara Shetty, Travis W. Shields, David Alejandro Sierra, Sarah Lucille Sinclair, Shelby Lynn Sisler, Jason Bernard Smith, Rishi Kumar Sunny, Alina M. Sukadoles, Jamie Elizabeth Spell, Caleb Todd Sprayberry, Macy A. Steffens, Audrey Grace Stone, Jessica Megan Strait, Sarah Elizabeth Stubbs, Carly J. Sturdivant, Sophia Nicole Swanston, Alexa Kristen Tapia, Alan Matthew Thomas, Hannah Susan Thomas, Claire Ann Thompson, Mary Grace Thompson, Westcott T. Threet, Ellie Ruby Throm, Giselle Tiarina, Sierra Eve Tomlinson, Taylor N. Tomlinson, Jackson McKee Torn, Emily G. Tungate, Logan M. Townsend, Jaden T. Tran, Lee T. Tao Tran, Sean Viet Tran, Tuan Hui Tran, Peyton Michelle Trapnell, Ashley Pham Trenchard, Sabrina C. True, Dia Keaton Trivetti, Abigail G. Truman, Elena Claire Tuller, Lauren Rebecca Turner, Zachary Anderson Twomey, Thomas Valderrama Pena, Jasmine Elizabeth Varghese, Mahima Rose Varghese, Hollis L. Vaughn, Sweeta Vijay, Joanna Arlen Villarreal, Connor Charles Vlock. Kang Huynh Vo. Miles Vu. Paulina Namfa Warren. Caitlin Elizabeth Wiest. Isabella E. Wegener. Colin C. Wyand. Kendall Lynn Wells. Michaela Lynn Westwood. Jory Elizabeth Winery. Lauren Kendall Williams. Annalise Elizabeth Wilson. Mathis Elizabeth Wilson. Taylor Ray Wilson. Carl M. Witherall. Venkata Subaya Yalamanchili. Megan Su Yang. Rachel Ann Young. Isabella Grace Zarmakupas. Michelle Zera. Emily Yanqi Tsang. Jeffrey X. Zhao. Bachelor of Science, Neuroscience. Lila Carey. Mohammed Ahmed Mohsen Zoghadin. Bachelor of Science, Geographic Informational Science and Technology, William Joseph Russo.
Congratulations, Aggies. As students, you have benefited from a very broad network of support called the Aggie Network. It's made up of students who have come before you, as well as parents and friends and many others who generously support our university. To personally congratulate you and to offer your official induction, please welcome Nick Taunton, class of 07 of the Association of Former Students.
Howdy! On behalf of the Association of Former Students and our worldwide Aggie Network, congratulations to each of you on your graduation. Of all days to whoop and holler, this is it, all right? As you join the ranks of our former students, you are continuing a 146-year tradition of service and support established and continued by generations of Aggies who have walked this campus before us. Created by our first former students in 1879, and nurtured by over 600,000 Aggies over the past century and a half, the Association of Former Students annually provides critical and tangible financial support to Texas A&M and Texas Aggies, which is unmatched and unrivaled by any other alumni association in the world. Will our newest former students please rise as able? The association that you inherit today was founded and exists to promote the interests and welfare of Texas A&M and to perpetuate the ties of camaraderie that you have formed during your time here. It is my distinct privilege to officially induct and welcome you into the Association of Former Students of Texas A&M University. Welcome. To signify this important transition, I ask each of our graduates today to take a moment and look down at your Aggie ring. Our ring reminds us of our core values of excellence, integrity, leadership, loyalty, respect, and selfless service. But it also reminds us of one another and to the vast Aggie network to which we all proudly belong. Since earning your Aggie ring, your class year has faced inward to you. But at this time, I ask each of you to remove your ring and turn it so that your class year now points out to the world as a proud former student of Texas A&M. If you do not have an Aggie ring, rest assured you are and always will be a critical part of our worldwide Aggie network, and you can come see us anytime at the association when you're ready to get one. Please be seated. As an Aggie, you are never alone. From this day forward, joining you on your path will always be your outstanding Texas A&M education, our core values, and our worldwide Aggie network. Throughout your journey, we encourage you to wear your Aggie ring with pride and remember that you are forever, forever a Texas Aggie. Future generations will now look to you for inspiration and leadership. Many of you are already supporting these future Aggies through your time, talent, and treasure, and we thank you for those gifts. I encourage all of you to continue to stay involved, just as Regent Torrance said, as well as President Welsh. Stay involved. Go to a local Aggie muster. Join a club. If there's not one where you're at, call us at the Association of Former Students, and we'll get one started with you. But just be the best Aggie you can be, and know that you are always welcome to visit us at your home on campus, the Clayton W. Williams Jr. Alumni Center, or go to AggieNetwork.com to learn how you can stay involved with your beloved alma mater. Aggies helping Aggies is our oldest tradition. And today, you, as the future of the Aggie Network, inherit the legacy of that tradition, and it's your turn to pick up the torch and carry it forward. So thank you for continuing this tradition by helping the Aggies that will follow in your footsteps, as so many have been there for you. Congratulations, gig 'em, and God bless.
Thank you, Nick. Aggies, today you take your place among the best graduates and alumni network in the world. As you step forward, remember that the values and skills you have honed here will guide you to lead and to innovate and to inspire others wherever you go. As we conclude the ceremony this morning, I invite you to rise as able, invite everybody to rise as able, to come together to sing the Spirit of Aggieland. At its conclusion, the stage party will recess. Then, following the war hymn, graduates will exit through the south entrance of Reed Arena. Congratulations and gig 'em.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our ceremony today. We encourage you to contact with your graduate outside of Reed Arena, and we wish you all safe travels. We appreciate your support of Texas A&M University.